Hey guys, this is What's Good for Black Mirror. The newest season came out on June 15th, so it's on its sixth season. This season contains about 5 episodes. A lot of them are a little over an hour, and each of each of these episodes have something to give. But the thing is you do not have to watch them all in order, and you don't have to watch all of them if you do not want to. I highly recommend that you do though, because like I said, each of them have something to give. Each episode has its own story and set of characters and a new cast each time, to where you get something different each time you watch. It's kind of like if you watched Twilight Zone, it's sort of like that. Here, though, it looks at the more so the consequences, whether they're intended or not, of new technologies and the effect it may have on society and individuals. And some of these episodes, I think a lot of people can relate to. Each person, I think, is going to relate to an episode very differently, but they all just have a different underlying theme. How these episodes play out, super interesting. Sometimes it's for good, sometimes it's bad. And a lot of the times it is jarring, just how these things, how the episodes do work, how they play out. But you are so engaged because you want to know what's going on and what's happening. I cannot recommend this show enough. Like I said, I think some of these episodes some people enjoy more than others, because there are definitely episodes that I think kind of pack more of a punch. Like if we look at this newest season, me personally, I think episodes 1, 3, and 5 just kind of hit more than 2 and 4. For a few different reasons. I just think they're more suspenseful and have more of that twist. While 2 and 4, some things I think people can kind of see coming. And sometimes you can also see that with a lot of the later seasons, or I guess earlier seasons. If you have not watched this show, give it a go. I think there are things, even though it is this new technology, you can compare it to a lot of things that we have today. And I wouldn't say it's kind of scary, but there's one episode that I wouldn't say I think about a lot, but I can honestly compare it to, I forget the title of the episode, but it's Bryce Dallas Howard. She's in it. And it's sort of this concept of every person you interact with and the pictures that they post. It's sort of like a Instagram and I wouldn't say Uber, but kind of Uber, where you rate them and then you can post pictures. Do you like it? What do you rate the picture? And with that, it kind of judges where you fall. And that one, I just feel there's so many similarities just within, I think, we can look at within society today. And that one I think was like, I wouldn't say most surprising, but I think a lot of people can definitely relate to, can definitely understand. And that's one I think about a lot because it's relatable. It's one we can all see. And that's how some of these are. Whether, some of them talk about gaming, some of them, cover grief. Some of them, in this season, there was one on kind of uncovering true crime. Like, I think there are so many different realms and areas that people are interested in and can relate to, and that's why people enjoy this show. And sometimes some of these have just like a star-studded cast. Like, you will see almost anybody in these episodes. You, like, Miley Cyrus is in one of these, Anthony Mackie. You've got across the board. It's a good show. I highly recommend it. If you have watched it, feel free to leave your thoughts down below. If you haven't, go give it a watch. Try it out. If you have any additional thoughts, feel free to leave those as well, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.